Hey everybody, get you some here. I'd like to just show you a little bit about BIOS modding the P8 P67 Deluxe. I guess you can do. I have done it on the Pro board also for a friend of mine for his Revo drive. So I guess you can pretty much use it to mod any of the ASUS BIOSes. Um, First thing you will need is the AMI Apto tool, the MM tool, the 4523. So yeah, open up your MM tool and click load image. You want to load the BIOS that you want to be working on. For this I will use the 2103. And you want to scroll down till you see the CSM core. Just click on it and highlight it. And then go up to your replace tab here. And for option ROM only, click the link present tab. Now, to quickly easy identify the vendor ID and the device ID, go into your device manager and click on your RAD ROM, since that's the one we'll be working on at the moment, and click the properties. Go up to details, and in the priority button find the driver nod strong name, and that'll show you that it's 80862822. So you want to click your drop down tab and go find the 806802822. Then you want to browse to your to where you have your bin files, your OptROMs that you want to replace. And I have tested quite a few. We'll use the 11.5 for this one, and it'll be in bin file format. Just load your bin file and you click the replace tab. Now you do the same thing for your J Micron OptROM. Go up to details, find the driver nod strong name, and that one is 197B2362. So scroll up this time till you find the vendor ID and device ID, to the browse button to wherever you have your J Micron Opton. That'll be in bin file also. Just load your bin file in the module file and hit the replace tab. And that's it. That's as simple as it is, easy as it is to replace your to update your ROM files on your ASUS BIOS. And just click the save image button. You save the BIOS. I save it to the desktop, and we will name it the same as the BIOS. Oh. Rename, copy, and paste the name of the BIOS, and there you go. You have your modded ASUS ROM file. And just give it a minute or so to make sure everything loads till you click the close button here. And to update your ME firmware, which I did on the 2103 a while back. So, and it's a one-time shot. You once you update the firmware, the ME firmware, you don't have to update it again. It's just a one-time deal. Now with the BIOS updates, is that was the 2103. Say they come out in a couple months with a 2112 or whatever the name of it might be, and if you load the BIOS, the original BIOS from ASUS, it will overwrite your ROMs. So you need to do this with with every time that you update the BIOS, you have to mod the ROMs. Now with the tools, it's simple. It's you get a bootable USB, you load these two files on the USB, and you boot to the USB through DOS, and you can shorten the name of this file. It makes it easier when you're typing commands in the DOS mode. I included instructions. Plus, also you can go here to overclockers.net, and great place to keep your drivers and everything updated. They really keep up with it well. And you'll see here is update the RAD OptROM. Just click on that link, and there's the instructions too. They're already included. I made a download package with everything that you'll need and with instructions. And also I have a GTX 465 superclock from EVGA, and I have the 2 extra memory tips on the card, so I flashed it to a couple different 470 BIOSes, and I stuck with a overvolted 470 BIOS that's a modded GTX 480 BIOS, and it does pretty well. I mean, it's 850 now, 950 on the memory, and 1700 on the shaders. As I have the core voltage to 1.150, and the core clock 850, 1900 on the memory. I've seen people get 2000 plus on memory overclocks. I just haven't been able to do it with running OCCT. Anything higher than that will give me artifacts. So this pretty much what I'm stuck at right now, but that's not too bad, I don't think. I mean, for compared to the original, oops, compared to the original, which was at 625, 810 on the memory, and 1250 on the shaders. Plus now I have the shaders at 448 and the bus width at 320, memory at 1280 instead of 1024, 256 and 352 on the shaders. But that's not too bad of an overclock for a modded 465. And the test, I have the Heatkiller water block 470 from Watercool on the graphics card, and I haven't seen temps get above 45 on any kind of stress test. And that OCCT will really heat it up. And 3D Mark 11, Vantage also, Heaven, Unique Heaven, Crisis Benchmark, everything looks really good. I mean, the temps are way down, so if I really wanted to try that overvolted BIOS to 1.2 and try to get more out of the memory, I'm sure I could maybe. But I'm just too lazy to start flashing and benching all over again. Well, I hope this explained the easy way how to mod your Asus BIOS. And if you like any of the, I have, like I said, I've created a package with everything in it, instructions. And if you would like the link to the download, just fire me off an email or a comment, and I will send you the link. Okay, this here's Get You Some. Now, y'all have a happy holiday and a safe new year and all that jazz. Alright, y'all have a good one now.